If the ruler of any country, with full power over it, might carry good presents for those guardians of the righteous people while living, he becomes a most powerful ruler amongst men, who carries a good gift to the binding worshipper, the Lord of wide pastures, and the Ashtad Yazad, increaser of the world and the furtherer of the world. In the Gathas, you kind of find that you can just worship God directly, and then the light beings kind of join in. But of course, we see that the broader Iranian religions got blended in. A righteous spitama about the vigor, strength, glory, help, and joy of the powerful, triumphant guardians of the righteous people, I proclaim to thee thus, just as the powerful guardians of the righteous people came up to my help, and just as they granted me authority. Mraut ahuru mazdau spitamae Zarathustra at Yasafwa atahmet aetahmet Angbo yat astva ente spitama Zarathustra patham jasate vithwasu buiranam Zarathustra patham yazate vithwasu buiranam duzitanam cha thvoinanguhatam Zarathustra yazitcha thwashau tanvu atha imma vachu drayayoish atha imma vachu framruyau verethragnish Zarathustra ashaunam vanguhish surau spentau dravashayu staume zbayame uvyame yazamade namanyau visyau zantumau dakyumau Zarathushtrotemau haetish hatam haetish angusham haetish bushantam ashaonam vispau vispanam dakyunam zavishthayau zavishthyanam dakyunam. The mindful Lord spoke unto the Spitaman Zoroaster, O Spitama Zarathustra, if in this physical world the terror of the dangerous zigzag and terrible paths come upon you, and if, O Zoroaster, fear of the body, then recite these sacred verses. Zoroaster, do thou recite aloud these victorious and sacred verses. I praise, I remember the excellent, heroic, and beneficent guardians of the righteous, and sing their glory. We're worshiping with those belonging to the house, to the clan, to the town, to the country. Of the highest priest, we're worshiping with the existing of the righteous that have been and will be from henceforth. We're worshiping with all the countries of friendly countries. Yahuasmanem vidharayan, Yahu apem vidharayan, Yahu zam vidharayan, Yahu gam vidharayan, Yahu berethrishva puthra vidharayan, paete verete apara irithantu adatat vidhataut vyahva urvat chayan astitcha gaunacha dravdacha uruthwacha pahenyauscha Fravakshascha. Yawashberetu, Yawungraretu, Yawvaretu, Yawvasaretu, Yawutakmaretu, Yawzawiaretu, Yawzawiau, Vanguthwashu, Yau Zawiau, Verithragnyashu, Yau Zawiau, Pashanahu, who maintains the sky, the water, the earth, the cattle, the children in the wombs of the mothers, saved and undying from the assaults of Vidhotu. I don't know what that means, so let's see a comment with that. Forming the bone, the model, the sinew, the intestines, the feet, and the sexual organs, who is while supporting the steadily rushing forward, rushing on by oneself, rushing forth vigorously with courage, who is rushing forth when called, and who are worthy of being called in goodness, who are worthy of being called in victories and worthy in battles. Okay, we're not seeing the word that you worship him, but Yao Dathrish Dathrish Verethrem Zbayanda Dathrish Ayaptam Chakusha Dathrish Bantaya Drvatatam Dathrish Atmae Bohu Kvareno Yo Ish Yazanu Kukshnavanu Zbayainta Zbayainta. A lot of them have an N, don't they? Baruzau through Ashava Yau Avana Para Frau Iresestau Yatra Naru Ashavanu Asham Hante Zarazdatema Yathracha Mazistau Freretau Yathracha Kshnuto Ashava Yathracha Atbishtu Ashava. Who are the givers of victory to those who call. Oh, maybe they're calling God, and then they're given this angelic presence. Bestowers of boon to their lover, givers of health to the sick man, bestowers of good glory unto him who is the worshipper, propitiator, invoker, offer of libations and holy, the guardians visiting most to the side where the righteous men are most devoted, to righteousness where they are most revered, where the righteous become satisfied, and where the righteous is pleased. Ashaunam Vanguish Surau Spantau Fravashayo Yazamane Yau Aujistau Vazantam Renjistau Fravazamnanam Avrakavastamau Apasrayamnanam Anvarstavastamau Fraschinbananam Apaire Vastamau Snaethishamcha Varathanamja Yau Afra O Urvisvat Karen Vinde Irem Yahmya Jasante Tau Vanguish Tau Mahistau Yazamade Yau Ashaunam Vanguish Surau Spentau Fravashayo Tau Z Staretaashu Barasmohu Zaoyau Tau Verethragnyashu Tau Pashanahu Tau Inhayat Naru Takma Paratende Verethragnyashu. We're worshipping with the good and heroic, beneficial guardians of the righteous, who are the strongest of those that drive in a carriage, most agile of those marching forward, most noisy of the retreating ones, most powerful of the supporters, most invincible of the possessors of offensive weapons, and of the defensive weapons in the place wherever they go, they never let go, of happiness and good fortune. We're worshiping with excellent and heroic beneficent guardians of the righteous people who are good the best. They are indeed worthy to be called. They are indeed worthy to be called and on spread out, and to be on the spread out bearsman. You know, the ritual space. In the matters of victory and battle, and there the gallant heroes fight for victory. Tau mazdaus bayat avangacha ashnu videnhara apascha zemascha urvariauscha yat spentu manush vidhariyat asmanem yat apam yat zam yat gam yat urvaram yat berethrishva puthre vidhariyat paete verete aparaerethentu andatat vinataut vyahva urvat chayat astitcha gaunacha drevdacha uruswascha paenyauscha pravakshascha vinhariyat spentu manush yau amavatish tushnishanho hudoithrish vereze chashmanu zrawithrish darangurarumanu yau berezaetish berezyastau yau huyaunau perethuyaunau ravo frauthmanu nazavavaetish frasrutau upadarayan asmanam. The mindful Lord called them for the assistance of the far sky, water, earth, and the plants. So God's calling them in order. Okay, that's makes sense of the previous. Whereby the assistance, the spirit of mindfulness, the mentality spirit. I forget how exactly that renders. Maintains the sky, the water, the earth, the cattle, the plants, and the children in the womb of the mothers, saved the undying from the assaults of Vidhotu. What does that mean? Form the bones, the model, the sinew, the intestines, the feet, and the sexual organs. The mentality spirit maintains the sky, and the guardians assist in maintaining it. So just like, the spiritual force is, broader and more specific, and I guess are the other Yazatas who are courageous, sing at ease, possessing good eyes, effective glance, having a keen sense of hearing, giving excessive joy, exalted, high-girded, having a good and spacious residence, with broad-stepping, health-giving, renowned. Ashaunam vanguhish surau spentau fravashau yazamande hushakmanu varezanau darengaimyu hakenraimyu upashete vahishtau anazaretau aimyu neremyo vanguish yoe vuvangush gufrau durasukau baashazyau frasrutau vanat pashanau nuit parvau azariainte. We're worshipping with the good and the heroic and beneficent guardians of the righteous, who are possessed of a good friendship, benefiting on account of their friendship for a long time, to live with. Okay, I'm rumbling the tummy here. Gotta eat after this. To live with out offense by these people. Good, who are good among you, not obvious, bar glancing, healing, known, winning in battle, and they're not harming first. So, the law against aggression. Ashaunam banguhish surau spentau fravashayo yazmaede ungrazau shau tambishyanbio upaerikairiau savishtau yau upaere hamarenanha arvathanam tambeshyantam ungrau bazush shindiyainte. We're worshipping with the good, heroic, and beneficent guardians of the righteous, being strong-willed against the tormentors, doing more work than is needed, most beneficent, who break to pieces the strong arms of the tormenting opponents. Ashaunam vanguhish surau spentau fravashayo yazmade aredrau takmau aujangu haetish annamathwau kavathravatish kavaparau baashazayau ashuish baashaza hachimnau zemfrathanga danu Drajanga Havare Barezanga, worshipping with the good, heroic, and beneficent guardians of the righteous, her bestowers, in a strong, powerful, inconceivable way, giving comfort and ease that support themselves, are healing. They bring with them the means of righteousness, as wide as the earth, as long as the river, and exalted as the sun. Ashaunam Vanguhish Surau Spentau Fravashayo Yazamande Yahu Takmauham Varaitivatish Arezantish Krisyantish Urvinatish Fraschendiantish Vispanam Tabashavantam Tabashau Dayavanam Mashanamja Amaninjanu Hammerethe Havae Kamacha Zaushacha Yuzem Vanguhe Nesrinaota Verethragnemja Ahuranhatam Vanaintimja Uparatatam Uparatatam Amyu Dangumyo Savistau Yatha Vanguhish Anazaretau Kshnutau Anetau Adbishtau Juzem Yasnyau Vahmiau Vasoyaunau Fratrathwe. We're worshipping with the good, heroic, beneficent guardians of the righteous. We are strong, protective, fighting for good cause, cruel, to the wicked, observing to a great distance the destroyers of the malice of all envious people, of the demons and of humans, and courageous, sorry about the burp again, smiters of the enemies according to their own wish and will. O you good and beneficent, when you are unoffended, pleased, unopposed, untormented, you, good ones, grant victory, caused by the mindful Lord, and conquering superiority unto those countries. You are worthy of worship. You're worthy to be worshipped with. You're worthy to be adored, to move about exercising authority over the aerial space according to your will. The angels are like submitters to God, so it's not quite the same as some other things, but Ashaunam Banguhish Surau Spentau Fravashayo Yazmade Frasrutau Vanat Pashanau Ave Amau Sparudashtau Amuyumnau Razishtanam Yau Avazbayatu Avanga Vyascha Vyanascha Zbeite vias apagate vianu yau avanha para frau iris estau yatra naru ashavanu ashem hente zrazdatema yathracha mazistau freretau yathracha kshnuto ashava yathracha adbishtu ashava. We're worshipping with the good and heroic and beneficent guardians of the righteous, renowned, winning in battle, courageous, shield-bearing, and firm among the most just, whom both the pursuer and the pursued are calling on for help. The pursuer for catching, and the pursued for escaping. And so the acknowledgement of the means is, essential. But you can call on God, and God will send whatever. Well, God's not, but this is part of the process of prayers being answered directly in this life how you want it.